Well, welcome everybody. How is everybody this evening? You managed to see the link. You managed to get notification for tonight. Must be your lucky night. Must be your healing night. Must mean that you need a healing session. Or not. I take it you can hear me. Brilliant. Thanks. Cool. That's the cleansing negative energy sticks. Just 3 minutes. That's all that's needed. Cleansing negative energy aura spray. Just a few sprays. Nice. You can feel the warmth come straight over you with that. What oil are we going to use tonight? Makes sense. Cleansing. The cleansing oil. Wonderful. What time is it? It's past. Great. Perfect timing. So I thought to myself a few hours ago, why don't I do a kind of healing night where 7 years ago, on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, I used to pack all my spiritual tools, crystals, incense, oils, everything that I could get out of the room into boxes and bring them down to Tamisa Golf down the road and set all the chairs up. We could normally, around the full length of room, we could get about 50 to 60 chairs. And then if more people were coming through the door, we would create another circle. So we could get maybe 40 chairs. So, we sometimes had approximately between 50 and 100 people that turned up. And what I used to do is give a talk, just a short talk, till I get the energy right in the room, till the energy is high enough. It's basically, when I say get the energy right, the energy has to feel as if it goes over my head or over your head. So if you're sat down, if I can get the energy up far enough, I can then create a certain frequency that makes it easier for you to meditate and easier for you to connect. And hopefully the spirit world comes through into that room. if I ever did a ritual night, which now the word ritual it's just tarnished so much. But for the shamans, it's ritual just basically means a bringing forward and cleansing of dark and heavy energy that sometimes is attached to us. And rituals, if you've ever worked or been in a ritual with a shaman, you know, they normally have sticks, or they have sticks and swords and lots of things that they would use to clear dark spirit, or what they believed is dark spirit, which is connected to your illness. So if they can clear the dark energies, then the illness will disappear. So I say this because whenever I did a ritual, or I call them blessings or ceremonies, they were just words basically used for people to say, oh, I feel comfortable with that. And they would come, and I would always say, without, I don't know why, but I would always say, there is no darkness in this room. I do not work with darkness. I do not allow darkness within this room. Only light is worked with. Only light is used. Only light is within my heart and these walls. And the reason why I said it is to give comfort to people to realize that sometimes there was a lot of fear in that room of, what the hell am I doing here? What's going on? Because a lot of people were first time to a ritual, to one of my cleansings. And I said that because that's the truth. I work with light. I work with good energy and good spirit. My home world, only my home world. I don't work with extraterrestrials. I don't bullshit, because I don't believe in bullshit, and I can smell it a mile away, and so can you. You know, most people can smell bullshit. So I didn't really swear like I am doing these days. I have to admit, I was more kinder and more loving and more understanding, and like I lived 20 years with Susie. We never swore at all. But I guess these past 4 years have certainly brought out things within us that we start swearing, you know. Well, I did anyway. But the truth is, I've become more stronger in my truth. And I'm not frightened anymore of anything. I'm not frightened of upsetting anybody, because I know that I wouldn't upset anybody. Therefore, if you're upset, it's not because I intentionally upset you. I'm not vindictive. I don't like to see anybody upset. Even sometimes my worst enemies as a kid, I never wanted to see them get beat up by somebody else. Even my bully got beat up once, and I felt really sorry for him, and I went up to him and I said, "Are you okay?" And he basically punched me in my face. I don't want to see anybody hurt. I don't want to see anybody upset. All I want to see is people feeling better. That's all I've ever wanted. And that's what I've done in these past 20 years. So my point being is that I don't talk about galactical space. I don't talk about 15 dimensions. I don't talk about interdimensions. I don't talk about powerful beings that speak through me. I could have done. I could have easily said I channel Shanti. I could have easily gone down that path and said I channel a spiritual being called Shanti, which you all probably know as the word peace, which I didn't. But I didn't do that, and I didn't want that. I wanted to say to you, I wanted to say to everybody that we can all channel, we can all feel the love of spirit, we can all connect to that high energy. So I don't buy into all of these people who say they have this divine connection with somebody and then they start speaking through them. I'm not interested in stuff like that, because there's so many beautiful mums out there who can channel beautiful things. The point being is that we don't need to say who it is. We just know that it comes through us, and it's the energy that we use to help others. Therefore, I believe that when I'm working tonight with you, I wholeheartedly believe that I'm only as good at my work if I can bring in the energy of our spirit world, which means I work towards bringing in your family in your room. So I believe in that we all have family. I believe that I do, to a degree, believe that energies kind of connect. So what I mean is that the idea of your tribes and all that is kind of nice, but my feeling is vibration. So, I feel that I'm connected to those that come from my home world. And I think that we are drawn to people that we are from the same beautiful ocean that I call our spirit world. And our spirit world is always around. It's always channeling. It's always nudging. It's always whispering. It's always guiding us. And what I learned as a healer for 20 years is that I trust in that guidance. I am not special. I'm not special. I am equal to you. I am no better in any way. Your gifts are equal to my gifts. All of us come into this world with gifts, and some of us use them openly on platforms, and some people just don't need to do that and don't want to do that, but yet they still retain extremely powerful information that's channeled through them, and healing and kindness and goodness and creating and sharing and caring and gifting. So I have no time for those who claim to be bigger and better and more powerful, and I channel this wise being and entity. I have no time for people like that, and I have no time for following people's belief systems. And that's why I'm ostracized in the spiritual world. The spiritual community cannot stand me, 99% of them. They hate me because I don't conform to anything. I speak whatever I feel, and I don't utter words that are regurgitated from books. So when I'm sat here, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't plan anything. All I did was write this here. That's it. That's what I wrote down. I can't even write properly, but it says uplift everyone. We all come here with gifts. You are the gift. I know it's stupid, it's nothing, but there's truth in that. And a lot of the times, and I hate to say this, and I'm not putting a downer on you, I want you to take this as a compliment, but there's so many people out there who want you to think that they are better than you. And I say, be careful, please be careful, because you are giving away your power by believing somebody is more powerful than you. You could heal me equally as much as I can heal you. You have just as much wisdom than any other person who's dressed up in all these, pointy hats and wands and whatever they dress up in. It doesn't matter. Don't think that we all have a gift, so we take from everybody and we give to everybody. That's how I see it. So I believe, I know it's a cliche, but I do believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And that's not something taken out of somebody else's book. I really mean that over 20 years. I've sat with people and all I see is people that don't believe in themselves. And I've sat there knowing in that moment of giving and caring and sharing and people coming for advice and healing, that I hold a responsibility. And what I saw is that the responsibility was to give back people's power. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I want to give back your power. So you are not here for me. You are participating tonight in what I believe is a connection to the higher energy that this dense organic world does not vibrate at. And you have the power to vibrate at a frequency of your choice. My choice tonight is to vibrate at a high frequency, to clear my mind and to be at peace. And in that frequency of peace and silence, there is no blockage in the mind. It's open because you are not thinking. If you're thinking, then you're blocked. That's the way it works. Soon as you let go of all your thoughts and just be, which is not easy, you are open. And being open, you will receive. And as you receive, your aura grows. And as your aura grows, then the spirit world is allowed to come in to that frequency because it vibrates at their frequency or as near to their frequency. So what I used to share in my circle nights is that we vibrate here and the spirit world vibrate here. And what happens tonight is we're going to try and vibrate to here, and the spirit world will vibrate down to us so they meet us halfway. That's how I used to see it with my eyes as energy and your family and spirit. So tonight is our night. It's not my night. I'm not here for me. I'm here for all of us. I'm here. Yes, I'm here for me, but I'm also, I hope you're here for you. So we're all on this. I know a lot of people don't like this idea of being equal, but I like it. I know it doesn't work in a dense satanic world because not everybody wants to be equal. But I believe that you're here tonight because you do. You don't want me to be any better than you. You want to just be, we want to be a family. We want to be the same energy and frequency. So if we are all vibrating at C, then we will vibrate that frequency really high. If we're all different because we think that you're better than me and she's better than he's better than me, then we vibrate at different frequencies. And I don't want that. I never want that. I want you to vibrate at the same frequency as me, and you can, and you are, and you will tonight. And thus, in that moment of vibrating in that frequency, miracles happen, healing happens. Things happen that sometimes can't be explained and sometimes can't be felt for a week, a month, and sometimes a year. Sometimes we don't even realize what we've cleansed and cleared. But I do know this. In a few moments, I'm going to close my eyes, and I don't promise to do miracles, but I promise to do my best. So if you don't mind, I believe wholeheartedly that when we have a healing session, two things are absolutely beautiful. The first one is to find the most comfortable position. So whether you're laying down, which is beautiful, whether you're sat upright, I want you to be comfortable. It doesn't matter whether your hands are cross-tied. It doesn't matter whether your feet are cross-tied. It's in my world, that's not that important. Okay, so you can have your hands out to receive or hands down, not to receive, to put out. It doesn't matter. This isn't about any of that. This is about being comfortable. And if we can get you relaxed, that's amazing in the sense of just being comfortable. So my whole belief in seeing the spirit world is to not be distracted. And watching me work, it's boring because I just do this. That's it. So you're not missing anything by looking at me. And I would advise wholeheartedly that you stop with typing and actually embrace this moment for yourself and tell your mind to shut up just for a moment, just for this short speck of your life. Tell your mind to shut up and stop typing and stop answering and stop. Just be for this moment, this short moment that you're always busy in your mind. And I always find by closing your eyes, you will see far more than you will with your eyes open. So I'm going to turn the mic down and I'm going to start the healing session, and we're all going to enjoy 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes of healing. I don't know how long it's going to last, but when it does, when it finishes, I shall just briefly talk you back again, and then we'll end tonight. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your moment, everybody. thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for feeling the love and the energy from our home world in the room with you now. As you breathe in through your nose, you are receiving the frequency and energy of healing. As you hold that energy in for a few seconds, or as long as you can, it will dissipate any negative energy that you hold within your mind, your heart, your stomach. Release that energy through your mouth. That energy will dissipate in the frequency that you're in. So each deep breath you take through the nose, inhale the energy of healing around you. As deep a breath as you can, holding it in as long as you can, because it's clearing, it's pulling, it's breaking away all dark trauma and any negativity that's inside, and release through the mouth to blow all that out, to be taken in by this healing energy around you. Deep breath in through your nose. Inhale again. Hold that breath. Hold that breath as long as you can. And now exhale through the mouth for as long as you can, clearing every last bit of worry and fear, of illness, disease, trauma, grief. Inhale through the nose one last time. Hold. Hold. Exhale through the mouth slowly. Very good. I felt the healing tonight that some of you sent my way. I appreciate that. I could feel it. I also felt the love of your family and spirit next to you. I felt a great form of healing in your mind, then in your heart, and then in your stomach. I believe tonight was especially for you. This was your night. You were guided here by your family and spirit who love you and say to me that they are proud of everything you do. Please don't ever forget how beautiful and powerful and wonderful and how important you are in this world. Never forget that. The world will always tell you you're not enough, you're not good enough. It will tell you that you don't even know why you're here. It will tell you to fear, to worry. It will tell you you're insignificant. I am here to tell you that your family and spirit smile and say that you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are powerful. You are, and you always have been, every single action, every thought of positive, giving, loving, caring, sharing, gifting, creating is the gift that you are. Just being with you is a gift that you are. And whoever's lucky enough to be and spend time with you is the luckiest soul in the world, because you are genuine, you are kind, you are caring, and you are rare. This is your message tonight. With all my heart, thank you for being here and joining me. Until next time soon, sleep well and know that you are loved very much. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Take care. Sleep well.